back, and thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm going to tell you we pink-eyed Booby Dabbler. This is it here. Scooby fly to have in your box for the locks. Just when you maybe need to go deeper. Now the hook and the vise is a Kamasan B175 in size 10. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is uni thread, yellow and black. So we're just going to come in, get our thread started a couple of mil behind the other hook. I'm just going to run my thread on and just fairly close touching turns, just down until I'm past the point of the hook, and then remove the waist tag. Now you're just basically tying a Claret Dabbler, so we're just going to take some bronze mallard, a pinch of bronze mallard fibre for the tail. Just roll that between your fingers and thumb. I want the tail length to be roughly the length of the shank of the hook. Just come around with a pinching loop and take 3 or 4 turns going down the shank of the hook. Come in, trim this around about the length of the body. The rib, or one of the ribs, is a silver wire, so we're going to tie this in on the way up. Just bring your thread up, tying in the cut ends on your silver rib. On the way back down, we're going to catch in some opal mirage tinsel in small. Just take a length of this off. For this up to the hook. Tie this in the way down. Just in open turns. Body's going to be dubbed, so I don't need to be overly fussy with the body. Now the dubbing, this is the Davy Wadden SLF, and this is in dark claret. So take a wee pinch of this off. Great stuff, the SLF. Get another wee pinch. Slide that up. We'll just get it started onto the hook. Then we can tighten up as we go. There. And once they go forward, just stroke it back. Now we're going to bring up the opal mirage tinsel first, but we're going to counterwind it towards yourselves. And you're looking 4 or 5 turns of the opal mirage up the body, just to give the body a wee bit of a sparkle. Cross that over with your thread, a couple of turns onto the hook. Just do that a couple of times, just cross over, just to make sure it stays on for you. Then you can come in and trim away the waist end. The body hackle, this is a badger hackle, or sorry, a badger cape that I dyed a light claret. So we'll just get ourselves a nice hackle here. Just going to take away the rubbish, some of the rubbish anyway from the bottom. Offer this up to the hook. Around with a couple of turns, I'm going to fold the stem back, break away the stem with the hackle. Then we're just going to palmer this down the body. I'm going to get 2 turns going at the front, then I'm going to try and come in between each turn of the opal mirage tinsel to there, and follow this around with your silver wire. You're looking 4 turns of the silver wire up the body, sweep everything back that wants to go forward to the eye. I'm just going to tie this right down to the eye of the hook, the wire, just the first strength, bend and break away. Then we can break away the stem at the back. Just come in with some Velcro. Just push out some of the, just take that wee fibre to back off. Some of the fibres you may have caught just while you were winding the rib up. We'll bring our thread back up into position. Now we're going to just tie it, you're just tying a dabbler only, we're just going to put Booby eyes on at the front. So we're just going to take a small pinch of the bronze mallard for our wing. Tear that away. Then you're just going to fold this in on itself a couple of times just to give you an impression of a wing. That's our wing there. Just offer this up to the hook. Now you can have it as long or short as you like, that's up to you. I'm just going to have it come into the same length as the hackle. Just going to come in and pinch it there. Come around with a pinching loop. Take a couple of turns just to see what way we're sitting. That's grand. And we're just going to come in and trim away the waist ends. I'm just going to hold the bronze mallard now just to bring the thread down over the cut ends and back up. Now we just need to get some for the throat, so we're just going to go back to the same feather. Just tear some of that off. Just roll it in between my fingers and thumb. Offer this up to the hook. Pinch and loop up the way. Around with a couple of turns. If it moves on you, just bring it back round. Just having a wee check. I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to come in and trim this off. Just be careful you don't cut the thread. Working my thread back down to the eye of the hook. Now at this point I'm just going to come in and put in some flesh. Two strands of, this is red mirror flesh, just either side of the wing really. Just tie it in, just fold the longer pieces back for strength, then fold everything back, bring your thread back up over the flesh, come in and nip away the longer pieces of flesh. Then we're going to get our booby eye. I just sit and do these out in different colours, just drill them out. So let's get ourselves a booby eye, and how I put the eye on is just take the booby cord or whatever you like to call it, just come round and just have a check, make sure that you're level. We'll start at the eye and then of the hook, sorry, and then work my thread back up. Just forcing the eye round on top, and then I'm just going to do a figure of 8. Now if there's any wee fibres underneath showing, just fold them back, just have a wee check just to see what way we're sitting. Just a couple of wee fibres there, so just hold them underneath, just take your time. And once I'm happy that you am, just got my thread already at the eye, just fold everything back, a couple of turns in, straight in with your whip finishing tool and throw in a whip finish. Trim away your tan thread. Right. That's your wee pink-eyed Booby Dabbler. Now, just for a wee bit of extra security, just going to split the eye, just bring the eye down, just come in with a wee drop of super glue, just in between where you formed the booby eyes, then just going to flip it over, just underneath, in there, just a wee drop of glue. And then once that glue dries, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish just to seal up the super glue. But there you go, guys, that's the pink-eyed Claret Booby Dabbler. So you can tie a few of those up, leave it, they'll work in still waters as well, you know, but you can have them all different colours, like you can see there. Like, we've got yellows, green, orange, and just even the mayflies. I've tied mayfly boobies before, and I'll maybe do one of them for the channel and show you how to tie it. But it's just basically a dabbler. Just leave yourself a wee bit of extra space at the front just to put on your booby eyes. So hopefully you can tie a few of those up and then catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. I really appreciate it. And until next time, please stay safe and take lines, guys.